I'll be the last one left when the lights go out. I'm down to one last breath, but I can't stop now. We all fall down sometimes, yeah, but that's just life. So cross my heart and hope to die. Baby, I was born to fight the fear when I feel like dying. I'm trying to fly high, but I'm not a pilot, can't deny it. There's some days I feel idiotic, just a product.
Yeah, I don't care how you slice it. That's not a good look. I don't care how sharp your truck is. I don't care how clean your wheels are. That is not a good
Guys,
look.
welcome back to the channel. Today I'm not gonna lie, it's taken me a couple hours to get into gear on this one because I am not looking forward to doing this. All right, our girl Lana, we got them 20x10 motos on there. She girthy, she looking good, but she got that stupid, her camber's off, right? So I've been soaking the camber bolts for a couple days now. She is a Michigan truck. I do my best to keep her out of the winter and the salt, but it's still a Michigan truck, okay? Don't fuck out of here. Don't give me your shit. I have a couple of tips and tricks of how to do a poor man's alignment, and that's not because I'm poor and it's not because I'm cheap. It's just because I like I like to learn how to do things. I like to become as self-sufficient as I possibly can. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna yank the front tires off. We're gonna set this thing down. We're gonna take some quick measurements. I'm gonna show you how I do it. If this helps you out, cool. But this could also be one of those documented things of it works out really good and I turn a mountain or turn a molehill into a mountain, or I'll be crying like a little bitch right there underneath that license plate. So let's take her apart. We'll see what happens.
Go down, I'ma do it on my terms, and every single problem brings a lesson that I learned. The darkest time, when things feel so broken, it's shine, but I'm still trying. I'll be the last one left when the lights go out.
Now, before we get started, yes, I know she's got wheel spacers. No, I do not care. And I don't care your opinion on them. And I tell you what, your girl likes them. Because they make her thick. The truck, not your girl. Realistically, I don't care about your girl. Because if my wheel offset gets her attention enough to pursue me, she a hoe. And to be honest with you, bro, you should probably look into that. Like I said, I'm not looking forward to this. I've got the camber bolts. They're all sprayed off. I've been spraying them. The best thing that I could say, the way that I have the jack stands, I've got it to where they're underneath the control arm, so the weight of the vehicle is down. And I bounced her a couple times. No different than when I'm doing tie rods. I will set the steering wheel straight, and I will go from there. I don't know how much of a difference. I'm probably not going to, but I'm still going to set the steering wheel straight. I'm going to pray to the Father and the Swilly Ghost that this thing breaks loose, because yeah, I just hope this goes quick. Well, not necessarily quick, but decent. All right, guys, so we got this one loose and we got this one loose, but thanks GM, you fucking assholes, it's not big enough to get a breaker bar in there with a good socket. So what does that mean? Sacrifices must be made. See, the truck game ain't no joke. Everybody thinks of being in the mob, the mafia, all that kind of shit's dangerous. That ain't nothing. Truck gang, oh my god, I felt like a bitch for saying that. But okay, being in the truck game, not gang, that's gay. We don't drink dog beers around this motherfucker. Sacrifices must be made. We're gonna cut this guy just a little bit shorter to give us what we need. So we must kill the little one for parts. I don't starting to remember why I'm single. Big jump forward, big jump in time, however you want to put it. My ADHD brain took over a wee bit. The massive shorty socket did work. I started playing with the cams and rotating it up and down to see which way it kicks the control arm, which, if you're familiar, so I play with RC trucks, so some of them that I have cantilever suspension on them, and if you know anything about that, it's basically the same shit here. Let me let's go to our donor truck. Right here, these are our camber adjustment bolts right here. And there's a flat spot in the bolt right there. And it corresponds with the flat spot that's on the cam, and it goes all the way through. So what you do is you loosen your inside bolt here, and that one, and then you grab a hold of this rig out here, and you can see it slides on this pin. It's got this cam motion. And as you move it to the left or move it to the right, it adjusts how your upper control arm sits, which moves the tire back and forth. And so with that being said, when I took the measurements off of Lana before I started, I basically used my builder square along with my 90-degree pieces here that are zipped down on the wheel studs. Yes, I know it seems very shade tree and backwoods and this, that, and the other thing, but you know what? I've been able to get them pretty damn well spot on. And again, I do this shit because I'm learning. I'm getting familiar with it. But it was almost dead nuts on, up and down, as far as being parallel to one another. So I took it in some. I know on my RC trucks that when I have the suspension way up, because we're doing a lot of jumping and this and that, which the front end of this truck is lifted up to clear them big old chonguses, I have to have the tires in a little bit. That way after the truck settles, they straighten back out. And also, there's probably play in those bushings on those upper control arms. They're original, the truck's 2008. So I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna mob her around the yard real quick, bring her back up on the pavement, and just kind of get a visual at it. It could either get much better or much worse. That's life. So guess what? If it's much better, we're gonna see how close it is and leave it alone. If it's much worse, take it back apart again. You guys are gonna see it first if this is shit or not.
Down sometimes, yeah, but that's just life. So cross my heart and hope to die. Baby, I was born to fight.
Jump ahead, it's raining, so I'm gonna give you a quick look. But we got her. I did have to make a couple adjustments after I drove it the first time. I'll admit it, there is play. Like when we go to set it down, she still will, when you put weight on it. So I've already replaced the upper ball joints on this truck. She does need lowers. So that being said, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna budget for that. This truck doesn't get driven a lot yet anyway. And we are gonna be putting it down here shortly for paint correction. As soon as we get our girl Lucille done, which actually we're in the midst of a video on that right now. I'm not gonna lie, the chaos that comes with trying to keep these videos in line and staying on top of things and the stress of making sure that they get edited, I've kind of missed it. I know it sounds messed up, but I've missed it. But it's raining. Thankfully we have Sadu. Well, that was rude as hell. Thankfully, you know, we have a nice building. This one doesn't flood. And it's insulated and it's heated. The last one was heated. It wasn't insulated, and it flooded. So, we're all dialed in. Now, I know some are going to be like, oh, it's overly emotional. It'll level back out when I go back down the road with it. I had to make a couple adjustments. It'll be fine. What's up, Stoic? The old man over there. But, no, it's good. I did have to mess with the alignment a little bit, too. So, a lot has happened. And, you know, we just been moving forward. I do, however, fear that my camber pins are shot. I feel like they're going to work themselves loose. And it's going to go back to where it was. And if that's the case, then I guess we're going to spend a day. And we're going to get the ones that have just the holes drilled in them. So that way they're locked into place. So, but we're going to get lower ball joints on it first. But that's what I got for you guys. Take care, God bless, be good to one another, and you know, never trust your fart. So, be good, guys. We'll see you on the next one.